how did you like the synth-bands, like, you know, the Human League, Depeche Mode, Ultravox, Soft Cell, Gary Newman? What was your way of looking at that? Did any of these bands make an impact on you?
Give me that list again.
Well, it's a very diverse. It's Human League, but the Mark II, that's Depeche Mode, Ultravox, Soft Cell, Gary Newman.
I think they kind of left us pretty much unmoved in any way at all, really. I do rather like some of the later period Depeche Mode, but if you're talking about when they were a synthy band, it didn't really do much for us, I don't think.
I mean, I think that
definitely not Ultravox.
If they had written brilliant pop, like say ABBA, who at that time were writing the most sensational pop songs, I thought what they did, they were writing pop songs but using synthesizers. If they had written a song as good, anything like as good as Knowing Me, Knowing You, then I would have thought a lot more of them. But it wasn't great pop. It wasn't pop like Walk On By.
But Human League, I mean, I love that their first single, Being Boiled, was wonderful, fantastic. Because his droning voice and the simplicity, the space of it is lovely. And then it all kind of went, they were hugely successful and it wasn't that interesting. But I liked that kind of American one they did at the end, the one with
Giorgio Moroder.
I'm Only Human. That one's great pop song.
Yeah.
I think that album was pretty good. And that was done with Thingy Jam and Lewis and what do they call those?
Def Jam.
No, Terry Lewis.
Terry Lewis and
I'm talking about. Those two producers did it.
Jen Jackson.
So you judge it rather than the synthesizers. Are they good songs?
Yeah.
And really like that. That's a good example of a good song. But there's always been good songs, and is that doesn't necessarily make it a good, in inverted commas, movement.
So the new romantic scene, Let's Club, and all this sort of weird makeup people, did that do anything for you? Do you have any
Steve Strange.
It's great when people have a lot of fun and look stupid. It was just. That is the point. The point really of going out and being young and having fun is to piss people off, and they did that brilliantly well. But the music's pretty kind of. Again, if there was a great pop song hidden in there, great pop songs are always worth listening to, but the great music of the time was not being made in that world. It's black American music, where the whole of dance music was being reinvented. That was what was really interesting. Grandmaster Flash and the Wheels of Steel were really inventing it, and Africa Bambaataa at that time, that was where in my view, where the real action was, compared to rather ho-hum, fashion pop, But it must have been it was a lot of fun,